So, first game of this month's Treasure, the Little Acre, which is really loud, apparently. I like that it actually does set itself to English by default. That's very much a plus in my book. I really don't like that music. Let's see, new game. What is this? Uh-huh.
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity.
Point and click adventure? Yeah, point and click adventure.
My boots were nearby, but I needed to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo. My trousers were just out of reach. Lily was a sprawl of limbs, and my sweater was pinned beneath her. I needed to find a way to roll her over without waking her. Morning, Dougal. Hey, Dougal. Give me that stick, boy. Yoink.
Use the stick on the trousers.
Huh? Yeah. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. Boots, check. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Oh.
I wasn't about to start throwing food around the room. For a good reason, at least. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach.
Okay.
I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't gonna just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd
Do
settle
it.
in a nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of.
Did you?
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that.
Okay.
Dad, where are you? Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside. Or eating. Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presumed the machine wouldn't work without coolant. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added.
Okay.
Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. Either that, or Lily had been searching for clues. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
There's probably a reason for...
It looked like something important
Yeah, I know.
was supposed to go in the slot.
There's probably a reason for the thing.
I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Do you? What if you instead put the water... Oh, that's empty. No, never mind. Why would you have a full water jug?
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Really? Dear Aiden, thank you for your application for the position of repair clerk at Boyle & Sons. I appreciate your consideration, but regrettably have decided not to offer you a position at this time. Well, I have no doubt that someone with your military engineering experience would be capable of the role. I should think you would be well suited to a more demanding occupation, perhaps at the new hydroelectric dam with your father. I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Kindest regards, Sean Boyle, owner and manager.
Strange lights?
The Independent Times, unemployment rates and emigration on the rise. Rumors abound regarding strange lights in the countryside.
Oh, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around. Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. My father had notions in terms of farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind.
Good. Nothing out here then? Pretty sure this goes in here.
It fits. Huh? It's glowing. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
3 pounds. 5 ohms? No, 1, 2, 3, 4 ohms. I guess then.
The label on the left indicated the electrical resistance of the crystal.
We have no idea about this, and I guess we need water still.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
Okay.
I needed something to collect the water first.
How about the jug? Really?
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down.
Yeah.
The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump.
Good. Let's look for something heavy, I guess.
I
Like,
think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. I don't think that would have helped.
good. Whatever. Then...
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favorite place to have a picnic.
Well, good.
If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. Either that, or Lily had been searching for clues. I've had better ideas. Huh? It's glowing. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties.
It's glowing, alright.
It's indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant. Shortly after resigning from his position at the hydroelectric power station, Dad set up a few light bulbs in his room. They were connected to a machine which appeared overly complex for the purpose of powering a few bulbs. I've had better ideas.
Fuck if I know. I've had better ideas. Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off. So how about...
I've had better ideas. I don't think that would have helped. There was a solid block of wood. The handle was broken. And the only tools I knew of were in the shed.
That works.
I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place. The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator. I couldn't see a thing. There was a solid block of... Yet another impressive feat of engineering. Well.
Really? Okay, fill the water.
There, that should keep it cool.
Ah.
The whole wall was covered in writing.
Okay.
Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
Okay.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
I like how all of that hasn't woken up Lily yet.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work.
Well, good that I already have that.
The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder. It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious. The machine appeared to be waiting for something. I've had better ideas.
I guess if you're not going any... Whoops! If you're not going anywhere... Why is the game not confining my mouse? That's a minus.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily. Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
What?
Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed. How did that dance go again?
Oh my god. That... Or...
How did that dance go again?
Yeah. That's it though. Or
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
well,
Dad converted the garden. He'd only
get in there. Stop talking.
books about the right size. Hey! Ah!
So hungry. Need breakfast. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong? Water? Check. Why doesn't Dad ever let me get a bowl for myself? Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty! Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire. This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about? Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal.
Let's see.
That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? Dougal, attack that string! That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself.
Yeah, I get it.
Why didn't Granddad invent something like that?
Where's
I've
the
never adventured on an empty stomach.
where's the oats? Oh. Well,
Dougal probably would have fetched the oats if I asked him, but I didn't trust him not to eat them. Hey Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Dad hears I did this all by myself. Hang on. Where is Dad?
Oh.
Ow, indeed.
For a moment, I wondered where I was. Then I noticed everything was different. I was different. But it was when I thought of Lily that it no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a treasure. Half an hour, probably enough. So yeah, that's the first treasure of the day then. And I'll see you in the next game in just a second.